Yeah, I mean, we pitched super well. Jameson was excellent. But we couldn't do anything offensively. No extra base hits, 5 singles, couple of walks. And that's we didn't really create a lot of. We had some innings that looked promising, but they ended pretty quietly. Matt Shaw is unavailable today. Yeah, he attended the funeral of a friend today. Yeah.
What stood out the most to you about Taillon's outing?
I think it's just Jameson is so good at just in the strike zone and then just quality pitches in the strike zone. The fastball up to me had a lot of success. All pitches. The sweeper had some success. The changeup was effective to the lefties at times. So it's really good command of the strike zone. There's no walks in there again, and you get the hitters in kind of aggressive mode with quality pitches kind of on the edges of the strike zone.
He ended up staying in after you went to check.
Yeah, he just made a little bit of a different movement, and he was fine. There was nothing there.
Brewers have clinched the division. You guys can kind of focus on what you have to secure that home field at Wrigley. Just how much looking forward to kind of getting back home and focusing on that.
Yeah, look, I mean, in the big picture, we went 3-4 on the road trip, and that's not great. It's not an awful road trip. The last 4 days didn't go our way, but essentially we've got something in front of us for this last week, and we've got to look at that as a good thing. We want to win some games this week and earn that, and earn home games. Earn a home game on Tuesday. That's what we want to earn, and this series is made next week. We're going to have to work to do that.
You guys have been aiming for the division. Just when you zoom out, what you think about the back and forth in that race this year?
Look, they're having a great season. I mean, they got the best record in the game by pretty good margin. They've been wonderful kind of second half of the season, and they're going to put up a big number. They're going to put up a huge number.
Good, yeah. Me and Carson were on the same page. Thought we had a good game plan. Command was good today. Just steady mix, and one of my best. That's what it should look like. Just mixing everything to the edge, not missing over the heart too much, and just not falling into any patterns or predictable sequences and stuff. So, I mean, I've faced those guys a lot. They kind of know what I feature, so it really just comes down to execution, and that kind of just simplifies it going out there. It's there's no secrets. Let's just go out there and execute.
And late in the game, the trainer came out, and Craig, it was just, what were you feeling?
Yeah, I just felt like I landed into my glute a little bit differently. Felt kind of like a small little cramp. Thought I was fine through the pitch. Was good. It might be a little sore tomorrow or something, but I'm not worried about it at all.
These 4 games were pretty competitive, but are you surprised the Reds are now in that third wild card? They just want to see what they've done and just kind of how this division is kind of gone this year.
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, I was surprised they weren't in the wild card spot. I think they're a good team. They've got some really top-end starting pitching. They've got a really deep lineup. Every time we face them, I walk away thinking, that's a good baseball team. They do a lot of things really well. They run the bases well. They have guys that can steal, got some power. Again, we saw Hunter Green at the top of his game. That's pretty elite. I wouldn't want to face him in a playoff series. So, I mean, obviously would have loved to get out of here with some wins, but that's a team that's extremely motivated and, playing for their lives. And, they just played really well.
You guys had things to play for on this last homestand, kind of secure that home field. Just how important is this last stretch here?
Yeah, it's super important. I mean, you want to go into the playoffs with momentum. Have everyone taking things into the playoffs that they should feel good about. I mean, hopefully we just take the off day tomorrow, regroup, come in Tuesday refreshed. we get to play at home. I think it's going to be exciting to play in front of the Wrigley fans again, especially since we clinched a spot on the road. And then obviously, again, like you said, we have something to play for. So, looking forward to like resting, recharging, and hitting Wrigley hard this week, and hopefully locking up some home field.
On that, when you think about taking things from this last week, what are you taking from this outing that helped carry over?
I think it's just execution for me. Like, we have a good idea of what my pitch package looks like to righties and to lefties at this point. To righties, it's fastball, cutter, sweeper. To lefties, it's four, backdoor cutter, curveball, changeup, and it's just like executing those at the highest level that I can. And then from there, getting creative. We threw some sweepers to lefties today, some backdoor sinkers to righties, but just like the strengths and the pitch package is what it is, and let's go out there and execute that at a high level.
I know there's a moment towards the end of your start, but throughout, were you making sure, do you want to be more in your lower half, or is there something you're more aware of since coming off?
I've definitely locked in. I feel like I've always had a good warm-up program and stuff, but I've definitely, since the groin, gone above and beyond to make sure my lower body's loose before going out there, and my hips and everything. So maybe just because I've been working on my mobility and stuff, maybe I was landing more into my glute. In between innings, I'm moving around, doing drills in the tunnel, doing my best to stay warm and moving around so stuff doesn't stiffen up. But that was kind of weird. Just Ellie's at first. He's a fast runner. I'm trying to be quick to the plate, slide step on it there, knowing it's the end of my day. So there's a little bit extra behind it. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
You guys just played a team fighting for their playoff lives. Now the Mets are coming to Wrigley. Just what is going to be the key for you guys to, I don't know if match their intensity or urgency, but to not let this turn into something bigger going into the playoffs?
Yeah, that's playing teams now that are fighting for their lives. That's what every game in the playoffs looks like. So it's just understanding that's the level we have to be at intensity-wise, and I think it's probably good to see right now. Play these close games and then understand that that's where we have to be at mentally and intensity level-wise, because playoffs only turn it up even more. Every pitch has so much more behind it. So, yeah, I think this was probably in the long run a good thing. If we all look at it the right way and take from it what we all need, I think it could be a positive.